Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner. I'm Elsie Johnson. And we are two sisters, Southern Cooking. Debbie. So we are making steaks tonight. We're going to be doing like a Brazilian twist on it, but it's going to be our version of what it is. So I've got a boatload of marinade here. Now a lot of people say that if you want this steak to have a really rich flavor, don't put a marinade on it. But I'm telling you, I'm going to marinate this because I want it to infuse all the flavors in. The minimal amount of time you can put this in the fridge is 20 minutes. But you can do it up to several hours, and we will be doing it up to several hours because we got a jam-packed full of stuff that we got to do this morning. So we're just going to get this out of the way, put it in the refrigerator, let it marinate, and then we'll take it out and then we'll cook it with butter and garlic. Oh my gosh, and a little fresh rosemary. It's going to be delicious, y'all. All right, so I put a pack full of stuff in here. I've got a whole bunch of dry ingredients here. I've got Montreal steak seasoning. I have 3 teaspoons of the Italian seasoning to dried. I've got dried mustard. I got a whole pack full of stuff. I'll put that into the description box below and let you know exactly how much and what I did. All right. I've got soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, balsamic vinegar. That's gonna be so good. I got some honey. Just pour that in here. Whoops. Honey's so sticky. And I have vegetable oil. I'm just going to whisk this all together here inside of the bag with a whisk. So it has a lot of good flavor in there. So, all right, so I have 8 steaks here. I'm just going to submerge this in. Hi, Buster. How are you? There's my favorite dog, Buster Brown. I'm just going to go ahead and put all of these in here. Just seal it up and zip it up here, and then I'm going to like massage it in, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. It's going to be good, y'all. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. This is sirloin that I'm using. I'm going to we're going to cut it against the grain to make it real tender. I'm going to slice it up into like little slices. And then we're going to cook it in butter and garlic and some fresh rosemary. All right, guys. This is ready to go into the fridge. And I will show you what it looks like when we get ready to fry it up tonight. It's going to be good, y'all. And we'll see you guys shortly. If you want the perfect steak, I recommend that you have your butter melted and your garlic smashed and your rosemary all ready to go, and then put your steaks in. But I would caution you to use a lower temperature. I used medium heat for this because I didn't want to burn my steak and I didn't want my steaks to get tough. So I cooked them 4 minutes on each side, and I continuously took my butter and put on top of my steaks just to moisturize and just marry the flavors. I put the rosemary on top, I put the garlic on top. I did everything I could to try to infuse those flavors in, because it was super delicious. And also make sure that you cut your steak against the grain. That means cut it against where the fibers are, so your steak is more tender. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so Elsie's just going to spoon this butter. We're put a couple extra pats of butter in here just to be able to melt down so we can have a good marinade. And we also have, like, you'll see, like, chunks of garlic in here too as well. And we put fresh rosemary in here to infuse into the meat. It just gives your whole flavor profile a delicious flavor. And this meat is so tender because of all the marinade. We left it in the refrigerator for about how long, Elsie? Probably about maybe 6 hours?
Yeah, it's been a while.
You don't have to leave it in there that long. But we did, because we were doing other things during the day, like, you know, getting different other dishes ready and stuff. So, but look at that. Isn't that delicious, y'all? Oh my gosh, it looks so good. We're going to do it 4 minutes on each side. We can always finish it off in the oven if we need to. And we'll be right back, guys. Okay, so we're doing the turn now. It's been 4 minutes. Oh, yeah. That looks so good, y'all. We're going to start spooning the juices on top of this. All that lovely butter and garlic. Get all of that infused into the meat. All right, guys, we'll be back shortly. I'm going to do a demonstration on how you can tell which way the grain is going. So you have fibers that are running this way. As you see, you can see where if you pull it apart, you can see where the fibers are. So Elsie's going to cut, we're going to cut it in slices. So it'll be easier for you to cut this up and to actually eat it, because if you're cutting the fibers, it means it makes it a little easier. And make sure you always rest your steak afterwards, so you have your steak will be ready and it'll be tender and ready to go.
All the juices go back.
Yeah, and all the juices go back in, and it makes it so tender. But you can see right there with the little fibers, she's cutting it across it. So it's across the grain, that's what it's called. And it just makes the meat more tender. Hey y'all, so the steaks are ready to be taken up, so we're gonna take them up now. They are medium well. If you want them like well done, put them in the oven for about 5-10 minutes and at 350 and let them cook off. If you like it where it's rare, you cook it for like 2 or 3 minutes on each side. But we like ours medium well, so. All right, we will see you guys in our next video. I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie. We're two sisters Southern cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.